Morning, 47. We have a lead on the Shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow client. Spurred by Eric Sodas, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map. Mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause. Satellite scans indicate that the command room is below ground inside an old tornado shelter. Only Rose appears to have access, however, so to get inside, you will need to get creative. This environment is hostile and highly alert, so tread carefully. Good luck, 47. Ezra Berg, legendary Mossad operative who specializes in chemical interrogation techniques, is here at the compound to interrogate a prisoner. My notes indicate he's set up a makeshift drug lab in a garage, and it looks like he's spending a lot of his time in the basement. Could be an opportunity there, 47.
Freak his mask. What the hell are you talking about? I was just at the security station watching the feeds. There's this creepy guy interrogating a hostage. Wears like a 3D printed mask. Oh yeah, that must be Bird.
Anyway, talking about family history. It's like suddenly you're lost in the big open.
Oh, come on!
You know, I've been thinking. In school, they always talked a lot about the separation of powers. You know. So, if we had someone we had to pacify, would you shoot him in the legs, or maybe go for the shoulder? So I'd go for the soft parts of his thigh, or maybe try to graze him just on the neck. You know, a nice like flesh wound. I think that'd stop him.
Oh, you're back. Great. So, listen, I've been thinking, maybe the dosage is just wrong. Did you check?
I appreciate your enthusiasm. I checked the dosage. It was the first thing I did.
So, maybe there's something wrong with the delivery system.
Again, I also checked that. Listen, I appreciate your interest in my work, but it's a little hard to focus with all these questions.
Not a problem. I'll just observe. It's really something else watching your work. I've always wanted to get into interrogation.
Is that so?
Absolutely. Not the violent kind. Beating people up, electricity and breaking bones. It isn't my deal at all. No, more like the subtle stuff, indirect stuff that you do.
I understand. Do you want to know what the secret is?
Absolutely.
Keeping quiet. Let the subject talk.
Oh, got it.
This should really loosen him up. His conditioning is impressive. Whoever trained him knew what they were doing. But so do I. And he will break eventually. Just the right mixture.
I'll fix it.
That's it. Really bugs me is the lack of respect for the dead. I mean, we have like 3 generations.
Boss.
You said...
Fighting in Abby. Never spent.
Oh, you didn't see me.
So, young friend, let's try again.
You're wasting your time. We heralds are only messengers. I have nothing to offer that you don't already know.
So you keep saying. But what about your superior? The leader of the heralds? The one you call Constant? Surely he knows more than you. Such as the identity of the partners.
It's possible that I never asked.
What does he look like?
Like a bookkeeper. Like the guy you sit next to on the bus. Plain as vanilla. That's the idea. You'll never find him. But he will find you. Give me another ghost, Doctor. Break my mind. Do you any good?
We'll see. Well, clearly it's not working. Let's up the dosage. Enjoy the ride.
Busy guy, Dr. Berg.
Must be something important.
Probably checking his numbers in the lab. That man is a perfectionist.
Unconscious. What?
And the enemy has to have known about Iago. Probably even used that.
This sounds promising. The militia received a large shipment of nitroglycerin this morning, which is now stored at the munitions depot. Apparently, Rose himself plans to apply and test the gel as soon as a sample is ready.
You know, I've spent all the significant moments in my life.
I have to say, it's a beautiful.
Well done, 47. When Rose comes back, he's in for an explosive surprise.
Transformation is what matters. Creating something new.
That is Sean Rose, terrorist turned insurgent.
Okay, everyone step back. Fire in the hole.
Sean Rose confirmed down. Nicely done, 47.
Do we have a description?
This is it! It's getting real now, son!
Command, courtyard seems to be clear. Moving on. Over.
So this test that Rose has planned seems kind of cruel, doesn't it? I mean, I'm no softy or anything, but it feels excessive to me.
She's got it coming. And nobody can switch.
Penelope Graves is still new to this outfit, and it looks like Rose is going to test her dedication to the cause. He's arranged for one of the communications technicians to act as an outside agent. The tech is supposed to show her an Interpol badge and escort her to the slurry pit, asking her to betray the militia. Might I suggest a last-minute recasting, 47?
How's that grade? You just expect to be accepted. That's the order.
Yeah, sure, I get that.
Tony, take a queer.
So you're all set for the sting?
Sure. Got a badge in my pocket, prep my lines, shoot no problem. Almost game time.
You, think you can hook her?
Graves isn't new. She comes by every 2 seconds to check on her work. She's paranoid enough to bite.
So Rose basically wants you to pretend you're with Interpol, get her to come with you, and then what?
I'm supposed to lure her to the slurry pit, tell her to roll over on Rose and the rest of us. Try to get her to turn us. Be interested to see how she reacts. Is she going to ask the guys there to shoot, or will she give up everything?
Yeah, it's a big decision. What if she takes the bait?
Well, then Rose is going to find her a kick her ass, I imagine.
Nah, it's not helping. Wonder if it's a sign. Better? Come on. I may have been poisoned. I need to...
Penelope Graves, we need to talk.
What is this?
I'll explain everything at the slurry pit. It will be in your best interest to do as I say.
I understand. I'll see you there.
That's what I'm saying. Watching the Broncos was like a break from all the pressure at home.
No.
Going to the Mile High and making sure that the cute on Christmas. I was waiting for that the whole week.
You know why I like weapons? The weapon doesn't lie. The weapon is Oh, you were at Jordan Cross's funeral, huh?
It was a thing of beauty. Whole team moving on clockwork. Perfect execution. Thomas Cross was off site before he died.
Miss Graves, you are being recruited back into Interpol as an insider.
What? Who are you anyway? How did you find me?
That is not important. Think about this carefully. You could provide us with valuable intel. If you cooperate, the agency will overlook your unfortunate transgression.
And what if I refuse, huh? If I scream and get the guards here?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Might prove unhealthy. I'll give you a few moments to think about it.
Good work, 47. This should give her something to think about.
So, look, it's nice of Rose to think of my safety and everything, but I need to do something on my own here, so just come back in a few, all right? Think, Graves. How did they get to you? Flight out of Lyon under assumed name. Passport provided through Delgado and that Vanisher guy. It looked clean. Changed clothes at JFK and again at Denver International. Charred the passport after leaving the hotel. Burner phone was dropped before I left the flight, so it can't possibly be that. What?
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47. That is Maya Parvati, Sri Lankan assassin turned pirate turned insurgent.
So what's this I hear about a training accident? That would be
A battering ram has injured one of the strike team, point man by the name of Burgess, and according to those militiamen, Maya Parvati oversees training. Sounds promising. I suggest you infiltrate the strike team, 47. Perhaps you can relieve the hapless point man of his duties.
Yes, the sharpshooter. He's point man in the Mexico operation. Huh. Got clipped by a ram or something?
This film is rated PG-13. Children under 13 should not be viewed.
Oh no. Make way, people. Oh, I've got to find a bathroom right now.
Really?
Please, no.
Good to see you.
I'm back.
Well, well, our very own punching bag. Any broken bones?
Wounded pride, that's all.
Good to hear. All right, head over to the briefing area. We'll resume in a moment.
Finally ready to get this show started. Kind of shame that Rose won't be here to visit, but the show must go on.
All right, people, let's get to it. Burgess is back. We're finally ready to make this happen. I expect you all to know this by heart. But in case amnesia has set in, here's the sequence. Advance to the car with haste. Eliminate the passengers. Retrieve the briefcase. Extract. Got that? And remember, speed and accuracy is the name of the game. All right. Now go pick up your weapons and get in position. Move out.
Come on, shoot him!
All right, let's go again. On your marks. Ready, set, execute. Documents and extract.
Go for a headshot. Engage!
Okay, let's take 5. Team's overall performance was passable. Good speed and accuracy, but coordination needs to improve. The point is to build up muscle memory.
Nice. Parvati won't know what hit her. That's all targets taken care of, 47. Now gain access to the tornado shelter.
Bloody wanking hell.
Oh, did I tell you? I found another one yesterday.
Another one? Oh, do tell.
Okay, so...
Bloody hell. Maybe it was just a poltergeist. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Nothing here. Get back to whatever you were doing.
Never would have thought. Okay, so you know how Rose helps his guest by hiding like a Japanese guard?
The plot thickens.
Someone left in a hurry.
Sean Rose was not the Shadow client. That much is clear. Whoever commands the militia, they got out just in time. Look around, 47.
Some kind
We're
of
getting
network.
closer.
Power planes. From all sectors.
Familiar faces, too. Thomas Cross. Klaus Strandberg. Ether. And that's missing banker Eugene Cobb. Well, well.
There's a name. Providence.
What? No. No, it can't be.
The Hidden Hand. Thought they were a myth.
A hypothesis, nothing more. The idea that a small cabal of kingmakers, controlling enough corporate and political leaders, could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
Someone's done their homework.
Look how far it dates back. Hayamoto, Beldingford, Delvade. The Shadow client has been tracking you for decades.
Now, how is that possible?
It isn't. Every one of those missions were branded as unsolved or accidents. He must have been looking for a pattern, a certain MO, which would mean...
He knows me.
Well, at least this shortens the list.
Found something.
Sodas? But that would mean... Providence has infiltrated ICA, and Eric Sodas is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA board to greenlight this operation. This changes everything. Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the Shadow client?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually... I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.
Rose is gone.
It was me, wasn't it? They tracked me. I don't believe it. I took every precaution.
Rose knew the risks. They all do. You did well, Olivia. I am proud of you. Now listen. The ICA knows about you. They kept you alive because they needed you, and now they don't. We won't talk again. Not until the storm is over.
I don't like it. This man, you know what he's capable of. You need to end this now.
I ran away as a boy. My friend and I. Away from that place. We came upon a small farming community. The people were dirt poor, but this woman, she took us in. We were awakened the next morning by the shots. A dozen people lay face down in the snow. Our warden didn't like to leave witnesses. They shot the woman and her family last. They made sure that we watched the whole thing. This is your gift. The Warden told us. Your gift and your curse. Touching lives only by ending them.
You know him.
Better than anyone.